Hello, Mets fans. Welcome to Game 1 of the series against the Milwaukee Brewers because the last two games of the Braves series got rained out by a hurricane. So now we have to play our last two games of the season with potentially very serious playoff implications as a doubleheader on Monday, the day before the wild card we would potentially be playing in. So now we have the Brewers to deal with, who have already clinched their division. So, bottom of the first, Sean Manaea is on the hill. We're going to start things off with Turang getting on first base, and then pretty much immediately stealing second base. He was running all over the place this game. Sal Frelick is going to strike out, so that'll be Manaea's first strikeout, and the first out of the bottom of the first. Now here comes Churio. He's going to float this one out into right field. Jesse Winker will pick that up. Easy peasy, 2 outs, runner still on second. Contreras is going to draw a walk on that full count, and Turang will zoom his way on over to third base. So runners at the corners. That is a walk on the front door slider. Brutal. Just missed to load the bases. That brings up Rhys Hoskins, who Alvarez absolutely could have put away on that foul ball, but did not. Very next pitch, Manaea almost throws it straight over Alvarez to the backstop, and then 2-2 count. Jesus Christ. The meatiest of meatballs right down the middle, and Rhys obliterates it over the left field fence. I fucking hate this dude, but the slide is such a good celly. It was significantly better when he slid down into a giant mug of beer, though. Top two now, as Milwaukee leads the Mets 4-0. Jose Iglesias extends his hitting streak to 18 games and gets the Mets' first base runner, who JD Martinez promptly erases along with himself by grounding into a very funky double play. Alvarez, he goes the other way. Top three, Sal Frelick chasing, jumping, destroying his hip. It's the third inning in a game you're winning 5-0. You've already clinched the division. What on earth are you doing? It's a foul ball, dude. You don't have to send it that hard. So Sal's going to come out of the game. And as far as I know, currently he's still questionable. Lindor, up now, is going to take that strike low and outside. And Ramon De Jesus immediately gets very defensive. Lindor taken aback by his response. I believe he ended up striking out. But then Mark Vientos, hell yeah, baby, crushes one to dead center field, putting the Mets on the board, giving them 2 runs of their own. Oh my goodness, making the score 5-2. Top four, Jesse Winker is going to take one right off the cake to put himself on first base. And JD Martinez gets himself on first base, who, by the way, currently I believe is 0 for 33, 0 for 34 maybe. Not good. Alvarez now, top four. This is quite the at-bat. So, low and outside, strike one call. Pretty similar to what we just saw happen to Lindor. He's going to get another one even lower this time, but lay off, so that'll make it 1-1. Now another dirt ball, 2-1 count now. Not chasing. There we go. Got the pitch he was looking for, though. Swung out of his helmet. Not looking for that one, though, so now we got ourselves a full count. He's going to foul off that one. Stay alive. That'll go out into the seats. Another one fouled out into the seats. Inside this time, fouled straight back. That is pitch number 8. Pitch number 9 is going to get fouled back as well. And now we're going to get a big league take. First strike 3. Alvarez, incredulous. Carlos Mendoza, incredulous. I think this is the angriest I've ever seen him. Boom, fist closed like force pull, like he was trying to crush Mendoza's neck. So Mendoza gets ejected by Ramon. They got right up in each other's faces. There's a better angle. I forgot where it is, but Ramon actually got he chest bumped him, was getting right in his face like they were touching noses. This is the angriest I've ever seen Mendoza, which, honestly, I love it. This is what you want to do for your guys right now. You got to protect them when you're in the playoff race like this, because you don't want to deal with baloney calls. You don't want your players to think you're going to let them get away with... Oh, it was actually kind of a strike. That was touching the zone. Bottom 4, Terang is going to pull up with the Jose Iglesias special, the swinging bunt down like third base side. So that'll be a single. Then, what the fuck was that? Sean Manaea with the slowest pickoff move I've ever seen. I don't know how it wasn't a balk. And then Mitchell is going to chop that one over Pete's head, who was playing in. And Terang will go first to third. That speedy little fucker. So runners second and third. Churio, ground ball, Iglesias, faceplant, stop. Gets it over to Pete, but not in time. So Milwaukee will score another run. Just barely beat it by a hair. So that'll be it for Manaea. It's time for Jose Butto to shine. He's going to come in and try to finish the inning now with 2 outs and runners on the corners. 6-2, by the way, of Milwaukee. If I said 7, don't remember. 1 pitch from Butto. I don't even know if it was 1 pitch, but 1 out he got. Vientos now, top 5, runner on first. He's going to get called out on that check swing. He doesn't really believe it. Let's take a look. Oh, brother. I got nothing for you. Danny Young is in now. That's a deep fly ball with a fantastic catch by Tyrone Taylor. Love to see it. That man's still putting in great defense. And there's a walk on Terang on a pitch. He called that pitch a strike on Lindor. He called that pitch a strike on Lindor. Just saying. The exact same spot. Not like it matters at all, because, I mean, if this who cares about calls if you're throwing fucking dirt balls left and right and letting Terang score easily. So 7-2 Milwaukee. I don't even know what I'm watching at this point. Ottavino is in now because forget about it. That's gonna be another stolen base. They didn't throw him out one time this game. I don't at all in like the whole season. I think after this game they were 13 for 13 on stolen bases against the Mets. That will be out number 2 as Alvarez is in pain on third base, clearly in some serious pain, emanating from his spine, I believe. This is very frightening. This is scary. I have no idea what happened up to this point, so let's take a look. He's running casually to third. He goes to slide, and his back crumbles. I don't know if it's about how he went down to slide and he, like, landed on his foot, if he, like, pinched a nerve, or, you know, like, aggravated a disc, or this Hobie Milner? The Brewers have a pitcher named Hobie Milner? That is the most 1800s baseball name I've ever heard, and he's going to start off top of the 8th. At least Nimmo is. Actually, it's not even starting off. There's already an out, but gets a opposite field single, and then Pete Alonso, hallelujah, will also follow that up with a opposite field single, and then Iglesias is going to get hit in the toe. Hobie clearly used to throwing Emery balls and spitballs. He doesn't have the pitch selection he's used to right now, as Jackson Churio makes an unbelievable catch in left field to rob Harrison Bader of multiple bases and multiple RBI. JD now is going to float this one over second base into the outfield, and Terang can't come up with it. Drops the ball, allowing a run to score, and now we get Tylor McGill's older brother, Trevor McGill. Scary. He's going to come in for 1 pitch and get Terens to fly out to right field. So, unfortunate, but the Mets do manage to score a couple. Good God. There it is. So Alex Young came in and threw Gary Sanchez maybe one of the fattest meatballs of all time. So that'll make it 8-4 Milwaukee. Top 9, Tyrone Taylor ground ball up the middle, behind the back deflection to Terang, who makes an absurd barehand pickup and grab.
New York is challenging an out call at first base.
This is an any percent umpire review speed run.
After review, the call on the field is confirmed.
7 seconds.
Take long. Wow.
7 seconds. Why can't every review be that fast? Yeah, that was like the most exciting thing to happen at the end of the game, because the Mets just got worked to finish out the rest of this one. Lindor got a hit. First of all, good to see Lindor back in the lineup. Getting hits, that's cool. But strikeout to end it. The Brewers keep winning. And the Mets' road to the postseason continues to get harder. 3 more games left against Milwaukee, and then a doubleheader on Monday against Atlanta. Let's go Mets!